Hey, hello everybody! Welcome to the video where I guide you through all the stuff I took with me on my through hike of the Kungsleden this summer. To my friends, yes, this video will be in English because I got this question from a lot of foreign people and I wanted to make it accessible for everybody, so here I am talking English. Yeah, let's get into it. First, my pack. Haha. This is the Osprey Aura 50 AG, which is a backpack for women. It's this anti-gravity system, which is really nice. I really liked it. The only thing I changed on it are these pads. When I used this pack on the West Highland Way, it was so heavy on my collarbone that I couldn't really feel my left shoulder for 5 weeks, I think. So now I just added these pads to make it a little softer and it worked fine. These are from Zpacks, but I'm sure you can find them anywhere. I also took off the brain of the pack, which is like an extra pocket that comes like this much higher. It's just a lot of extra storage space, and then you just take stuff that you don't need. So I took that off. I have 2 water bottles here and here. You can really get some that are lighter. If I needed new water bottles, I wouldn't specifically choose these ones again, but they're great. Also, if I would hike the Kungsleden again, I would only take 1 water bottle with me because there's just water streams everywhere. So, water bottles, that is 1. Then I also have my hiking poles. These are Leki, some Leki poles. They're great. I love them. I wouldn't go hiking without them. I know at first I was the same. I was like, I'm not gonna hike with hiking poles. It looks so silly, blah blah blah. But no, take them. Of course, it takes the weight of your knees, but it also keeps you from falling. If I didn't take these on the Kungsleden, I think I would have fallen like 20, 30 times, and now I only fell 3 times. So that's nice. Then we have the top mesh pockets, which has a lot of stuff in it. First, I have my rain cover for my pack. So yeah, the rain cover for the pack. Then I also had a e-reader with me. I know this is quite a luxurious item, but I really used it. I really did. It's the Kobo waterproof edition, so I didn't have to worry about it getting wet or dirty or anything. When you set up your tent really early, you can just read, which is nice. Then I have, whoops, a lot of things. I have this, the most unnecessary thing I took with me. This is the BeFree water filter to filter dirty water. Why did I take this? You really take it from me. You don't need it. The water is so clean. There's always streams. I mean, you don't need it. Then what else? We have my tripod for my camera. The camera I used is the one I'm filming with now. I didn't really use it a lot, but when I used it, it was really useful. So, great. Then I have my stakes for my tent. Also put them in the front mesh pockets, just because they wouldn't damage anything on the inside of my bag, of course, and because they're really easy to use. If you want to know the particular items, because I'm not naming them in the video because it takes too long, I will put links to every specific item in the description below. So if you're interested in anything, it's down below. Then I have my Thermarest Z-Seat, which is just a little pad to sit on when the ground is wet or cold, or meh. It's super light, super nice. So yeah, really nice. And then I have the last things in my mesh pockets, which were in a little plastic bag, which I don't have now. It's a little pen to write stuff with, a little notebook to write some stuff in, and this book, which I really recommend. It's the Kungsleden Plan&Go hiking book. It's a little long. You definitely don't need everything, but I mean, this is a really useful page, which is like a page that has every hut listed, and like whether it has a shop or a sauna or a laundry or Wi-Fi or anything. Really nice. So I use this book as a guide for the trail. Then what else do we have on the outside of the pack? We have these two pockets, which are on my hips. Here and here. On the left, I had my phone, which is here now. It's just an iPhone SE. Mainly used it for music, and good to know, on the bottom part of the trail you have signal, which is nice. On the top part, from like Waterfilter on, no signal, so keep that in mind. So my phone on the left pocket, and on the right pocket I just had my wallet, which was basically just a pocket with my identity card and my bank account card and some cash. So that's it. Boom. Let's open the pack. So when I open the pack, what's first are my gloves. Really nice. They're waterproof, but after some days of rain, they're not waterproof anymore. I figured that out. Second thing is my Rainjacket. I just have it on the top part of my pack, so when it starts to rain, I can just put it on me. Then what else? I have a towel. This is just like the little pocket towels, always handy little towel. Then I have my cooking system. For my cooking system I had this pot, which is a really small one, just to boil some water. And I had my stove, which is, I don't know what brand, I think it's just Primus. You just fold it up like this, you screw it on top of your gas thing, and you have a fire. And you can fold it back down, put it in the cup to save some space in your backpack. Also in this little pocket is my, how do you say that? Briquet? A lighter. So that's my cooking system. Obviously I had a gas canister, but I couldn't take it with me on the plane, so I left it in Sweden. Then I have my down jacket, which is this pretty one from RAB. I need to wash it though because I smell it. Really nice one. Then I have my rain trousers from Sprayway, I think. Yeah, just regular rain trousers. If I would buy some again, which I probably won't in the near future because these were really expensive, I would buy pants that zip up all the way here, like to your hip, so you can put them on really easily. Then I have my tents in my bag, which is the Zpacks Duplex tent, and I lost the stuffing bag for it, so it's just in a plastic bag now. I will just put this here. As you can see, it's really big now, but you can really squeeze it into a little bag. It's so lightweight. The reason I put this so high in my bag is because of the weight. I wanted to have the biggest weight, which is for my food bag, a little lower. And when you get to camp at night, maybe it's raining, maybe it's late, it's dark, you just want to have your tent as quick as possible so you can put it up real quick. So that's why it's so high in my bag. And then we have my food bag, which is obviously empty now. The only thing that's in there is my spork. This is my titanium spork. Mainly I just use a spoon. I made a little list of the things I ate during a day, which is oatmeal in the morning, then some crackers with some, I don't know, cheese or chocolate spread or anything at noon. And at night I always had these dried food bags that you just add water, you wait a couple of minutes and you have food. And then in between I ate a lot of chocolate, crackers, cookies, a lot of chocolate, hot chocolate always at night as a dessert. I carried some tea, just things I liked. But the three main things are oatmeal, crackers, and dried food stuff. Then I have this pack liner in my bag, which is just a really big dry bag. You see the blue one? This is just stuff that I want to keep really dry, like my sleeping bag, all that stuff. First we have my toiletry bag and electronics bag, all little bits and pieces. So first we have Emil, which was my little hiking buddy. I took 2 creams with me in these little pots. This is hair cream, because on the trail your hair is gonna die. I put this in my hair every night and everything was fine. And then also I had a little pot of, how do you translate this? Calendula? Calendula? It's just a cream for like when you have dry lips, which I obviously had on the trail. If you have some minor injuries on your skin or anything, you use this. It's nice. I have my power bank, which I use to charge my camera and my phone during the night. It's the Anker 20,100 milliamp. It's, I think, the heaviest thing I took with me on the trail, but it's just really nice if you don't have to worry about having enough power on the trail. I always had enough. It has 2 inputs, one for my camera, one for my phone during the night, and sometimes my e-reader, but I only had to charge that, I think, once, twice maybe. Then I have some toothpaste and a nail clipper and some earbuds. Of course, you want to be able to clip your toenails because they can hurt in your shoe. And I also have an extra SD card for my camera. Then I have a toothbrush. This is a bamboo toothbrush and I cut it in half. Voila. Then I have 2 cables. One is for my phone and one is USB to micro USB to charge the camera and my e-reader. Be sure, if you want to use a power bank to also charge your camera, be sure to have a camera that can be charged by micro USB. Some can't, and then you're in some shit. Then I have my Petzl, which is my night lamp. Haha. It has 1, 2, 3 brightnesses and it's glow in the dark, so if you're in your tent and you're looking for it, you can always find it. Then I had some contact lens product, a little one, not the most sanitary thing, but yeah. Then I had sunscreen, didn't use it. I went at the end of the summer, so I didn't need it, but I saw I saw someone who was finishing his trail and he had the part with like the heat wave. It was a really blonde guy and he was just red all over the place. Okay, then I had this, I don't know how to call this. It has 2 inputs, so when I got to a place where they had electricity, I could charge my phone or camera and my power bank with this. Then I had a compass, just to be sure, didn't need it. Then I had a little pot for my lenses at night, an extra lighter, which I didn't need, a little bottle of soap. As you can see, it's like not at all finished, it's like here. It's biodegradable, so you can wash in a river with this. Then I also took some shampoo. I didn't really like this. Next time I would just take a Lush bar, shampoo bar. Obviously this is biodegradable, Lush isn't, but I only washed my hair when I got to camp, which is like once a week. So there you have showers and stuff, so it doesn't need to be biodegradable. I took some bug spray, which I also didn't use, but I was really lucky because I didn't really have a lot of mosquitoes on the trail. I've seen some horror movies about mosquitoes on the trail, and I would take this again if I would go again. Then what else do I have here? This is to patch up my sleeping pad if it would have a hole in it. And lastly, I have this little bag which has some pills, painkillers, some blister plasters, which I didn't use, and also some needle and thread if anything would break and I need to stitch up something. This would come in handy. So that was my little bag of toiletries and electronics and other stuff. Then I have my clothes bag. First thing is a sports bra. Obviously, I took 1. Some underwear. I took 3, I think. Yeah, I took 3. And then this was my everyday outfit, which is a legging from Nike and this shirt from Colombia. It's a shirt that keeps you cool when you're warm and keeps you warm when you're cold. So that's nice. And then I have all my socks. I took 4 pair of socks, but I always wore 2 at a time. So I have these liner socks, which are so nice because you put them under your hiking socks, which are these ones. You put them under your hiking socks and then you prevent your feet from getting blisters. So 2 pair of liner socks and 2 pair, I have 1 thick pair and 1 a little less thick pair of hiking socks. And then I have my pajamas. During the night I always changed in thermal underwear, which is this shirt and some trousers, which I cannot find right now. So that was my clothes bag. So then we have this little guy, which is my pillow. You just blow this up and you have a pillow. I know a lot of people don't take a pillow with them on trail because they just take their clothes bag and they just sleep on that, but I just like a pillow, so I took it. I have this bug net, which I didn't use, but you heard the stories about the mosquitoes. I didn't use it, but I would take it again if I would go again. Then I have my sleeping pad, which is, oh, I love it. It's the Thermarest Z-Therm pad. Really small, really light, and super warm. It was really heaven to get to camp, be super cold, and then roll this out, blow it up, and be super warm. Then I have another luxurious item, which are my goose down socks. These are just little sleeping bags for your feet. We came to the last item, I think, and that is my quilt. I know a lot of people don't know about a quilt. A quilt is a kind of sleeping bag which doesn't zip all the way up. You just clip it on your mattress and then it's more like a blanket. I really love it. some people have really long videos about the difference between a quilt and a sleeping bag. So if you want to know it, just look for it on the internet. It's really... nah. This is it. This is my quilt. So you can clip this to your sleeping pad and you're just warm. It's really warm. I love it. Yeah. Really nice. So, alright. I will clean everything up because my room is a mess right now. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. I will try to answer them all. Probably I will answer them all. Voilà! That's everything I took. Good luck on your hike if you're hiking the Kungsleden. I really loved this trail. It's amazing. I met so many nice people. Have fun. It's so nice. Okay, bye!